I am coming to you live from the best location that a Canadian can be broadcasting from, second best actually to the Canadian Tire parking lot. Today we are here at the Shoppers Drug Mart parking lot. I did not mean to inadvertently film other people who are over there. Yeah, they're kind of looking at me now. That's weird. But I'm kind of a liar, and I want to tell you all about it because today, earlier at the afternoon video we made, I talked about how I had no plans tonight. And that ended up being a lie because, as you can clearly tell, I am exhausted, I'm short of breath, my hair is still sweaty, and this car is stinking up. This is because I just finished up ball hockey. It was pretty great. I scored a goal and 2 assists, and it was a way to alleviate my mind from earlier today. Because earlier, we had ourselves my second and third favorite teams, both losing in heartbreaking fashion. The Red Wings, oh my goodness, they lose to the Tim Stützle baseball swing in overtime in Sweden. And then the Canadiens blow a beautiful comeback attempt by the Vegas Golden Knights. Or, excuse me, it was the other way around. The Red Wings blew the comeback attempt. The Canadiens blew the lead. Yeah, there you go. So I was already kind of, all right, we're not that great today. Things are going okay in the NHL. The Canucks are playing the Flames, but I'm going to miss out on most of it because of ball hockey. This was supposed to be a scheduled loss. Canucks on the second half of a back-to-back. They're in the away arena. They're not at home in Rogers Arena. So, you know, you talk about the scheduling, not great. Add to this the fact that Carson Soucy is out, Pius Suter is out, Andrei Kuzmenko is out. You have Noah Juleson getting extra minutes over Mark Friedman. Akito Hirose isn't playing. Linus Carlsson is. And based off of everything I've seen, because I stopped watching this game after the first period to drive off to ball hockey, based off of everything I saw on social media, the reaction, what my parents ended up saying, Canucks retired. And I was like, all right, well, what are we going to do? I want to let you know about the thought process when it comes to making videos like these every single time the Canucks play a game. Because it's no secret, over the past few years, I have missed some games here and there. And because of my schedule, because of the fact that we already uploaded 5 videos earlier today, because of the fact that I was going to ball hockey, I was going to miss out on most of this Canucks game, the fact that it was a back-to-back, and I was like, yeah, Canucks, if they lose, like, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Like, this was supposed to be a loss anyway. If they could find a way to win, then miraculous. Like, that's crazy. We'll talk about it then. But if they lose, I don't know. Like, there's a reason to pass on it, and it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to not make a video about it, right? But I said, screw it. Because after looking at the box score, after watching the first goal that went in for Vancouver, because I was at home when that went in, after seeing that, I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk from here live in the Shoppers Drug Mart parking lot. I've got my protein milk because I finished up all my water. Ball hockey was very tiring today. It's always a struggle when you score a goal and 2 assists because it means you're pretty valuable. Plus, I'm a defenseman, so, you know, feels a lot better like that. But either way, the Vancouver Canucks have themselves at least one great story coming out of this game. And no, it's not the Nils Hoglander revival. No, it's not the Casey DeSmit story. No, it's not even going up against Zadorov and Tanev and Markstrom and everybody in Calgary. It's the fact that the one goal to start everything off for Vancouver was scored by Elias Pettersson, assisted by JT Miller and Quinn Hughes on the power play. I've been ranting and raving this entire season about my fantasy team, and there is a car that is going to decide to park right beside me, even though there are so many open spots available. Oh my gosh. And then there's another one on the other side. Oh boy. I'm attracting a lot of attention, aren't I? Maybe it's because the lights are on and there's some sweaty dude in his car talking about whatever. Yeah, I know the lady on the side just kind of eyed me down. What the hell was that? So either way, what I also wanted to talk about was the point scoring race, because heading into tonight, Pettersson, Miller, and Hughes were all tied for first in the NHL in points with 26 apiece. After tonight, they're all at 27. And it's all off of the same goal, too. I have been noting this the entire season, that my fantasy team is a really big deal to me, partly because I'm going up against a lot of other hockey YouTubers, and the bragging rights amongst us all is very much desired. But because power play goals, assists, and power play assists all count individually for different points, every time there's a power play goal scored by one of Petey, Hughes, or Miller, and then the other 3, like, combined for the assists, Andrei Kuzmenko too, every time one of those goals go in, it's like, boom, skyrocket. I'm like first in the division for the week because of just 1 or 2 of these goals going in every single game. It's crazy. Add to this, Tyler Myers getting an assist tonight. Nils Hoglander scored himself the second Canucks goal, that in which I did not see, because, yeah, I was at ball hockey. But, yeah, Hoglander has been sort of reviving himself too. I'll admit, it's been a really interesting experiment seeing him develop under 3 separate coaches, because you can tell that he's never really earned the trust of any one of them. Rick Tocchet is no exception, and that's kind of why that Hoglander conversation has started itself up. Hey, you know what's good about this? If Hoglander scores a goal tonight, which he did, maybe it makes the Calgary Flames more interested, and they say, hey, we can give you Tanev for Hoglander because he scored a goal. He's good, right? I didn't see the goal, so if it was like the worst goal in the world, then I wouldn't have known. But Tyler Myers, Sam Lafferty getting assists on that. The Calgary Flames come and take over this game. 5-2 is the final score for the team in the black, red, and yellow. Admittedly, it was inevitable to see guys like Huberdeau and all these guys come back and start producing a little bit more. I did find it interesting how after the first goal by Vancouver was scored, Petey, Miller, Hughes all getting points, I saw a lot of Flames Twitter kind of abruptly erupting about how, hey, Pettersson, Miller, and Hughes, they all have 27 points. That's 3 times the amount of the number 1 point scorer on Calgary, that in which is now Nazem Kadri, who's got 9 points on the season, or who did had 9 points on the season at the start of tonight. It's kind of funny, because we did make a video about him earlier 2 weeks ago or something like that, talking about how the Flames apparently regret the signing and how he might want to trade to, like, we can talk a little bit more about that as the updates keep on coming out. But at the end of the day, the Vancouver Canucks drop a game that they probably should have dropped. This was by no means one where I feel we should have expected them to win. Apparently, according to what everybody is saying on social media, the team was gassed. Like, second period onwards, you saw these teams, or you saw these players slouching around, not really playing with the same pace that they've had, and admittedly, what are you going to do, right? Like, you finish up a hard-fought game last night, overtime comeback, you're down 2 goals twice in the yesterday game against the Islanders, and what happens after that? You go to overtime, you battle back in overtime, you win, you're on a plane, you're in Calgary, you're starting the next game less than 24 hours after you started the previous game. So, them getting tired, apparently Quinn Hughes was really gassed. I'm not going to say that's too surprising. I'm not going to say that's an indictment against this team. That's just how it goes. So to end off this video, because I want to get it to 8 minutes so I could get the extra ads in there, you know, I was thinking, like, I'm here, I am tired, I'm exhausted. The last thing I want to do is talk. So why not go out there with a bang and share a very nice sip of whatever this is, Core Power Fairlife milk. I'm going to have to do this one-handed. So, sorry, Shoppers Drug Mart logo, you're going to have to get blocked a little bit. I do not want to expose everything that's going on in my car. But, yeah, this is probably the most ambitious thing that I have decided to do on the YouTube channel. But I felt like we were on such a roll anyway with the past few weeks worth of videos that I was like, you know what, everything's feeling pretty good. Y'all are tuning in, y'all are having a good time, or at least I hope you are based off of the comment section. Seems like y'all having a good time for the most part, right? So I'm gonna take a swig of this muscle milk. Not muscle milk, that's the wrong brand. Fairlife, yeah, so it's a different brand because they didn't have the muscle milk in stock at this Shoppers Drug Mart. But, yeah, I'm tired. Ball hockey was good today. I've been trying to stay active, trying to keep my mind free, and just trying to, you know, do what it is that an early 20-year-old guy is able to do during his free time, because technically YouTubing is my job. I have a lot of free time outside of making videos and watching hockey, which admittedly isn't much because I'm always watching hockey and making videos. So yeah, let's open this up here. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Oh, I thought this would be easier. I thought this would be easier. Okay, you're gonna watch me struggle to open a core bottle. All right, there we go. There we go. I want to do this properly. So get it, there we go. We got it. And is that going to open? There we go. Cheers. There we go. Cheers. Oh, right. That's good. Wow, that tastes really good. Might have to go to this brand now. This is like the best one out of all the ones that I've tried. Of course, I don't make my own, but this one's pretty good. I'll admit, lots of protein too. So the Vancouver Canucks lose, scheduled loss. I've got a chocolate milk mustache on me now. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about this game. Hopefully this video brightened up your night or whatever, if you're feeling ticked off like I am that my Canadiens, my Wings, and my Canucks all dropped games, you know, at the end of the day, I don't try to make myself seem like I'm the best, biggest, baddest, amazing, most smart analyst in the world. I'm just kind of, I don't know, doing this for entertainment, whatever. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the Canucks beating the Flames. No, they lost. The Canucks losing to the Flames. I'm so used to saying the Canucks beating teams because they've been so good this year. Vegas won today, so now the Canucks are no longer first. Thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.